Randy Ribay here with Writing in the Margins to talk to you about diversity and superheroes. As a comic book fan, I'm pleased to say that I think the comic book industry is moving in the right direction. Right? I think they're understanding that their readers want that diversity. They want to see the superhero world looking more similar to the world that we actually live in. We have black male protagonists in Runaways, Ultimate Spider-Man, Captain America. We have female leads in Ms. Marvel, Thor, Rat Queens. We have Asian male heroes in The Shadow Hero and Chew. We have a multiracial character at the center of Saga. And of course we have lesbian and gay characters in Batwoman and Rat Queens as well. And there's probably a lot others out there that I'm missing. Of course the industry is not perfect. For example, you can check out cartoonist Ronald Wimberly's article/comic Lighten Up, which he wrote after an editor asked him to lighten the skin color of a character that is, supposed to be half black and half Hispanic. So comics are light years ahead of Hollywood, I think. This desire for diversity isn't transferring over from the page to the screen. Right? Almost as it's always been, we still have white, straight male heroes. Now, of course, we have diversity. The producers check off the boxes by giving us a supporting cast of diverse characters. So we have our super white guy, who's supported by a woman, by characters of color, by gay characters, right? And even when you come across that diversity, we follow the Highlander rule.
There can be only one.
On the big screen, there's Superman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Batman, the Avengers. And of course on the small screen, there's the Flash, Arrow, Gotham, Daredevil, and even Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is probably the most diverse cast on TV about superheroes, is still ultimately about Agent Coulson. The sole exception I can think of is Agent Carter, which of course has a woman as its lead. But of course there are problems with the racial diversity of that show as well. So why can't we get diversity like this on the screen? Right? Why do we need reboot after reboot where the only thing updated are special effects? Is it that much more difficult to see people of color and other diverse people as real-life actors than just cartoon characters? I try to console myself by saying that diversification of media is a process, right? We have stage one, where it's white people only across the board. We hit stage two, where we get diversity in the form of sidekicks and supporting cast members, and I think that's kind of where movies and TV shows are right now with superheroes. And then I think we get where diversity is good, and we get kind of an abundance of it, but I think it's kind of used as a marketing tool, which I think is where comic books are now, right? And of course, this can be problematic when you're kind of going for quantity over quality. And I think that's hopefully we'll be moving into stage 4 soon, where these things are just kind of an actual reflection of our world, that these characters that exist when you look around the world around us exist in the universes on the page and on the screen. However, I don't think these phases occur naturally, and I don't think they're going to just happen by us just hoping that they're going to happen, right? I think that we, readers and creators, people have said this before, but we need to push the industry in the direction that we want to see it, right? We need to buy, create, talk about, and demand diverse stories, not only on the page, but also on the screen. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you for tuning in, and you can subscribe to our channel and catch other videos about writing in the margins. Bye!